Hello guys, it's me, Raven. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for what is so attractive about you. We have 6 piles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Timestamps are going to be below. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest if it doesn't. Thank you so much to those who have been so supportive. I appreciate you all, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get to your pile now. Okay, so for pile number 1, I'm getting what makes you so attractive is that you have a lot of stability within yourself. I'm getting people could feel like you have a lot of mental stability and a lot of physical stability. Like, for example, people could really like your walk. Like, you could walk very, like, swiftly, but it could be very contained. Or you could wear very comfortable clothes that are very suited for you. Like, I'm getting an energy of you having really, really great balance when it comes to your appearance and having really great balance internally as well. Like, people can feel like you really take your time when you make decisions, or people could just feel like you are responsible. Like, if you don't take your time, if you just naturally like make decisions very fast, people just feel like people think you thought about it before you did it. But yes, I'm getting a strong energy of like being very responsible, having a very clean slate. Like, I'm just getting in general. I'm not saying like you're perfect or, you haven't, done anything in your life that could have been shadowy, because that's kind of unrealistic for a lot of people. But I'm just getting energy of like people feel like you have a clean slate. People feel like you don't really do anything bad. People feel like you don't really lie. People feel like they can trust you. Like, people feel like you're like very trustworthy. And people also could get like kind of serious energy off of you. People can feel the seriousness off of you when it comes to like just not wanting to disturb your peace. There's something about not wanting to disturb your peace, because again, I'm just getting this very responsible energy. I'm getting an energy of someone who is willing to cut someone out of their life if they're treating them with disrespect or doing something that is really crossing the line. Like, I'm just getting an energy of like you're willing to cut things out of your life that may create like unnecessary messes. Like I'm just getting an energy of someone where it's like, I don't care if we had a good time or if we have a good friendship. Like, I'm not about to tolerate this type of disrespect, so I'm about to like literally cut you off. Like, I'm getting that sort of energy. I'm also getting what makes you so attractive is like, I feel like you have this energy of coming off like people, like a heartbreaker, coming off like you kind of walk away from people a lot or reject people a lot. People could feel naturally rejected by you. Like, I'm getting there could have been a lot of individuals that wanted to make a move towards you but felt so intimidated by you that they didn't, and they took it as rejection when you didn't you didn't even reject them. It was just the energy of them feeling intimidated by you and not feeling good enough, because again, I feel like you have so much internal stability. I feel like you're very mature. Like, I'm getting you're matured, or just really mature for your age potentially, or just you have this like really great maturity within yourself. What else? I also feel like you trust. This is what makes you attractive, is that you trust. You trust in God. You trust that things are going to work out for you. You could have been through a lot to like get to this point within your life. Like, especially if you're young, like you could have been through a lot when you were really, really young, where it's like you quickly grew into this maturity. That doesn't have to resonate with everyone though. Yeah, I'm getting a very motherly energy off of you, or like fatherly energy off of you. where people just feel like you're very like perfect. I'm getting people think you're perfect. People feel like there's nothing, like you don't have any terrible or big flaws about you. And I feel like you don't. Like that may actually be the case. Like I'm getting that you could have really went through that stage of like going through having big flaws when you were like younger. I'm just getting an energy of like you being very grown up, you being very matured, or just having a very matured energy, right? Oh my god, I don't want that to show in the camera. I'm sorry. I don't want, yeah. But yeah, you have a lot of people that wanted to shoot their shot towards you, but they were so intimidated by you. Like they were just like, oh, I'm just taking it as rejection. I'm just taking me not taking a chance as rejection. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting you could have went through something. I feel like the way you've transmuted your pain is very attractive. Maybe people feel like or have seen you go through something, or maybe people know about your trauma and they're like, whoa, like you really transmuted like some dark energy, or really transformed. Like this is beautiful. Yeah, I'm also getting what makes you so attractive is that you're a great friend. I'm definitely getting an energy where you would be like the mom or the dad of like a friend group or something, where you just be like, hey, like, please be careful. I feel like what also makes you so attractive is like you care about people, you care about the people you're around, you care about like them not making like mistakes or them being cautious within their life. Like I feel like you genuinely care for people, right? Yeah. I'm also getting you're very like, I'm getting there's something about you potentially being like open-minded at the same time. Like even though you have a lot of boundaries and you may even have um like very strong morals, I feel like you're still like open-minded towards trying new things, you know? Towards looking towards different things if like you really like if you really want to, if you're like really like, oh, you know what, like I'm gonna loosen up a little bit. But it depends. It has to be with like certain things. I'm not getting just anything. But yes, that's what I'm getting for pound number 1. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later. Okay, so for pound number 2, I'm getting a strong energy that you're very connected to your inner child. I feel like a lot of people can tell that you not only nourish your inner child, but also you nourish yourself. Like people can feel like you pay attention a lot to detail when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your self-care rituals, when it comes to how you appear. Like maybe you like really like getting your toes done or your nails done a lot, or maybe people can tell you like do your makeup in a really great way where you take your time, or it just looks very high quality. People can feel like you have very high quality stuff, or people can feel like you look very high quality. Like people can feel like your hair's always done, or people could just feel like your hair always just looks good. If you don't do a bunch of stuff, people just feel like you look very good, you look very put together. I'm getting a lot of people could like want to compete with you because of this. Or a lot of people could get insecure when they look at you, or like when they're around you too much. There's something interesting about that. I'm just getting energy of like you're very high value. I feel like you very much so look like you're on your pedestal. I'm also getting what is very attractive about you is like how emotionally in tune you are with the world, with the earth. Like I feel like you show a lot of compassion and a lot of genuine care and love for like humanity or Mother Earth, or like I'm just getting an energy of like you You care. People can feel like you're okay with listening to them, listening to their pain, listening to what they've been through. I feel like you could be an empath, so like when people are talking about what they're going through, you're like you really can feel it. You may not know exactly what it's like for them when it comes to their experience, but like I feel like you feel it very deeply where you're like, oh wow, like this person has really gone through it. Like, you know how there's some people out there that like they'll listen to you talk about your pain, but they won't take it serious, or they'll think, oh, it's not that bad. Like, it wasn't. Like, I'm getting you actually think like you take people's pain serious, even if it stereotypically doesn't sound like a lot. Like, if someone's like, oh yeah, like I'm insecure about this and that, and like you could be like, damn, like that is really intense. Like, that is really like a big thing to be insecure about. Like, even though there's like people who could say like there's worse situations than just being insecure about something. It's like you really care. Like, you really, I don't know, there's just something about where you acknowledge people's pain. You can acknowledge everyone's pain. Yeah. I'm also getting you could also disconnect um from people's energies very well. Like, you could also have a really great way of like still being able to detach and not get too indulged in like people's drama or their issues. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. What else am I getting? People could also feel like you're psychic. Like, people could feel like, again, like I feel like you could read people very well emotionally. You could read things within people that they didn't even realize about themselves, or like point out things that people were hurt about that they didn't even know they were hurt about. Like, you could just say something that could trigger something within people and they could be like, huh? Wow. What else? Liberation. Yeah, I'm getting you're strongly connected to your inner child. There's something about you have a really great connection with your inner child. People can feel like you're very fun. What makes you attractive is that you're very fun. You're fun. You can have a lot of fun by yourself, and you can have a lot of fun with other people. Especially with other people, because you know how to have fun with yourself. You've built that foundation. That great foundation of like being able to have fun with your surroundings and yourself. People feel like you have very unique and beautiful like self-expression. I am strongly getting like the way you appear is like very unique and very creative, and people find this very attractive. The Seeker. Yeah. I'm just getting people can feel like you're very understanding. People can feel like you're very understanding. People can feel like you're very like in tune. Very in tune. People feel like you see right through them. Like, people feel like you see right through them. Even if you're not saying it, even if you're not even aware of it, there's something about your eyes where people can feel like you're seeing right through them. Yeah, people can feel like you secretly know their like feelings towards you, or like their secrets or something. There's something about people feel like you can sense things that they don't want you to sense. Okay. Yeah. People can also feel like you're like, some people can feel like you tolerate them because they could be so aware of like, or over analyzing how they feel seen by you. People can feel like you're just tolerating them. Like, you know about their negative energy, but you're not necessarily saying anything. But I feel like it may not be that. I feel like you just like you're, I don't know, I'm just getting an energy where you may not be really sensing that on people all the time, or if you do, you may just kind of be like, oh, this person's human, like that's normal. And I feel like these people may get very insecure about it and like want to like crawl away because they feel too seen by you. Yeah. Yeah, they get this like embarrassed energy. Yeah, I'm getting you're very high vibrational. I feel like the things you do, like a lot of the things you do, especially with your career or creativity or hobbies, is very connected or intertwined with your inner child. I feel like there's something about you that's very understanding and very complex. It almost reminds me of like a Gemini energy a bit, or even like a Sagittarius energy. Like someone who likes to look deeper into other people's experiences. You may enjoy like exploring different cultures beyond your own, going on adventures, traveling. I feel like this is very attractive about you. Yeah. Yeah, people can feel like you're smarter than you look. People can feel like you're smarter than you look. I'm also getting people could fear that. People definitely fear that. So they try to downplay your intelligence sometimes. Yeah. That's what I'm getting for pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you later. Okay, so for pile number 3, I'm getting a strong energy that a lot of people think you're a heartbreaker. A lot of people think you're mysterious. There's a lot underneath the surface that you don't share. And I'm getting a lot of people in public, or especially in your work environment, think you're very, very attractive. Like a lot of people think you're very, very attractive. They want you to feel the attraction that they feel towards you. So they may kind of act coy or try to reflect your energy or mirror you or kind of play coy, because I feel like you kind of even give off a little bit of a coy energy. I'm getting a strong energy of people think you're like a bad boy, a bad girl. People could think like you're really, really good in bed. Like people could like think that you are so like sexy or like hot. Like I'm getting like that's your attraction level. You're not like cute. You're like hot, sexy. Like you're in that lane. And I'm getting an energy that if you have a social media account, people could like stalk it. People think you're so attractive on there. People think you look really good. People may really want to slide in your DMs. Like people are like, whoa, like this is like, I feel like you could even look like a dream person for a lot of people. Like people can feel like your social media is like, I don't know, you just seem like the type of person a lot of people could want to marry or like get with because you look good or because you look like you have a really good reputation. But at the same time, you do give off like this bad girl, bad boy energy, heartbreaker energy, where it may be a little dangerous connecting with you. People can feel like they would like fall deeply very easily with you. Yeah. People can feel like you're very like sure of yourself. People can feel like you give off like a little bit of like a cocky energy, or yeah, like a cocky energy, or like a very laid back energy. Like I'm getting someone who kind of smirks a little bit and kind of like, I don't know, you just have this confidence about you where like you don't. Sorry about that, guys. But I feel like you have this confidence about you that makes you look really cool, makes you look really hot, makes you look really like, yeah, like I'm that, like I know. Yeah, there's a lot of people in public that like find you attractive, that like looking at you, that are like, ooh, choose me, pick me. People could really want you to like chase them. Yeah. Whether you're a female or a male, I'm getting people in public want you to like pursue them. It's very interesting. And it's because you give off such a confident energy. So it's like if you found someone in public and you guys had like a connection or something, like I'm just getting like situations where you like lose contact with people, but it's because they expect you to like take action towards them first. Yeah, people could put that pressure on you a lot to like take action. Take action. People feel like you take care of yourself too. I'm also getting, if you're like a masculine energy, people think you're like in your raw masculine energy very deeply. Like they feel like you have this very grounded animalistic energy where you're very connected to your masculine energy. I'm getting like an energy where like if you're a male, like you really come off like a real man. And if you're a female, like again, like you're really indulged in that feminine raw energy of Mother Earth. Like you could really come off like a real woman, like very like sensual and beautiful. Like I'm just getting something like that. Like you seem very comfortable with yourself too. People could feel like you're very comfortable with yourself. People feel like you like your comfort, and this is attractive as well about you. People feel like you like being comfortable, you like being in your shell. People want to know what your like life is like what is it like, what do you do, behind closed doors, what is your routine like, what are your hobbies, what do you like to do, what is it like to be your friend, what is it like to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend, what is it like to be a part of your family, like what is it like. I'm just getting a really cool energy off of you. I'm getting you also have a very, very strong energy. I feel like you make the energy around you. I feel like your presence is very strong, especially in the workplace. Like if you don't like show up one day, like people will definitely feel your absence. Like people will definitely be like, huh, like the energy's not the same without this person around. Like this person gives off such a big energy. And you have a really big energy. Because I feel like there's so many people that are just like, I mean, there could be people who are kind of stuck on you a little bit, or just you've stood out to a lot of people. You may not know it. Yeah, the sun. Wow. Yeah, you have a really big energy. Yeah, people could think you're flirting with them a lot, and you may not be. I'm just getting it's because how you look. Like you give off such a flirtatious energy or very seductive energy. And it could just be because of your appearance. It could be because of your eyes, your facial expressions. Like I'm just getting you give off a very like naturally seductive energy where people think you're flirting with them a lot. Like I'm getting a lot. Like people are like, oh, she or he must be really into me. Oh my god. Yeah, people be going crazy over you to the point where like it could be similar to like how like people can think you do like love spells or on them, or like it like there's that energy. I don't think a lot of people think that, but I'm just getting there's that energy of like obsession that people have with you, or when people deal with you, they could be very obsessed with you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for palm number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later. Okay, so for palm number 1, I'm getting what makes you so attractive is that people can feel like you're low-key like crazy a little bit. For some people it could be in a bad way where they feel like you could do something like really terrible to them, and for other people it could be more in a fun way where they just feel like you're very like unique or weird. Like people could also feel like you're like crazy weird, like there's something interesting about you. People feel like you don't care and like you're fine with just authentically being yourself. Like I'm just getting a strong energy of like really not caring, really being comfortable with yourself and not caring. You could be the type to like sometimes maybe like overshare or something like that. But yeah, I'm getting you're very intimidating. This confidence is very intimidating, and it could attract a lot of karmic individuals that want to challenge you, who want to put you down, that want to break down this confidence. And I feel like it's caused you to maybe like accumulate this energy of like enjoying fighting back, enjoying like throwing negative energy back at people, either with your words, either with your physical body, or like spiritually or something. There's something about like people really be testing you, people cross your boundaries a lot, and it's caused you to accumulate maybe a lot of aggression within yourself. But I feel like it's to protect yourself. I feel like this is happening, or this has happened to you for a reason, where you have a lot of accumulated dark energy within yourself. Like, you know, those people that be like saying like, you know, when someone tests me, but I have like built up anger from like since I was like 5 years old, so I can't wait to get into that sort of altercation. Like, I'm getting that sort of situation, but you may not like really want to engage in that type of stuff. I just feel like people really test you. I'm definitely getting what's attractive about you is like your anger and like your passion. Like, I feel like when you're angry about stuff, it's like it comes off very passionate and very beautiful, where it's like you have a really good reason to be angry, you have a really good reason to be passionate. And I just feel like, yeah, you could like have moments or have shown that you're angry about like humanity and where like society, the road society has gone down. Like, you could have shown like anger towards like a lot of unfair situations. And I feel like this is very, very attractive, because it really shows that you care, like you care about fairness, you care about peace. I feel like underneath it all, underneath this hard exterior, because I feel like you come off very hard and very aggressive to some extent. Like, I feel like I'm just getting there's this underlying energy, because I feel like you're also like very funny or goofy or silly, or you just give off this lighthearted, playful energy to some extent. I feel like underneath it, it's like, don't play with me. Like, stop. I'm getting people feel like you would go out of your way to do something really bad to them if they like try to do anything crazy to you. I'm getting like there are people that have like thought about hurting you potentially, or backstabbing you, or doing something crazy, and you're like, there's just this aura around you where it's like, nah, I'm gonna F you up. Like, I'm gonna F you up. What else am I getting? What's attractive about you is that you trigger people without even trying. You trigger people without even trying. I feel like you have a very strong masculine energy, even if you're not a man. Like, and even that is very attractive. Like, you give off such a strong, powerful masculine energy. I feel like you give off the type of energy of like not really being afraid of anything. Not really being afraid of anything. This is kind of giving like warrior, like an energy of being very protective. I feel like you could be, yeah, I feel like you're very protective, and this is also something that's very attractive about you. Yeah. What else am I getting? I'm getting you could be very lovey-dovey though. Like, there's something about you also being very lovey-dovey. There's something about you being very romantic. Like, behind this hard exterior that you have, I'm getting you could be very, very romantic. I feel like what makes you attractive that you seem like you've gone through a lot. And maybe you seem like you've gone through so much that like you don't have this loving or like deep, passionate, romantic energy within you, but I feel like you really do. And I feel like yeah, I feel like you have a lot of romantic energy, or your lovers or people that have connected with you in that way could really enjoy how like they get to see another side of you that like other people don't really see, or other people would be surprised to see. Yeah. Like if you're a feminine energy, you could come off very like tomboyish or like just masculine, just kind of like in your masculine energy where you could like be very hyper or very active or very creative. And I feel like deep down inside, you could have like some very dark feminine energy that people don't see, that is very sensual. That again, I feel like a lot of your lovers or people that you've connected with and shown that to have seen. Yeah. What else am I getting? I just feel like you're really good at transmuting dark energy as well. People can feel like you do black magic. People could feel like you do witchcraft. Like, I feel like people who mess with you, after they mess with you, they could feel like, or after they throw some type of negative energy at you or think negatively about you, they could think you know and that you did some type of witchcraft to get them back or something. Like, I feel like that's how intense your dark energy is. I feel like you've been forced to like be put in this energy though, because I feel like so many people have messed with you or thrown like dark energy towards you. And I feel like it was necessary for you to accumulate all this dark energy because it's for protection. Yeah. I feel like you're really, really romantic. This is really, really attractive. I'm even getting, you could be even really loving in like friendships. Like I'm getting like with personal relationships, like you're so loving and caring and thoughtful. And I feel like this is not something people would think you are maybe on the outside all the time, like on a superficial level with people that don't really know you. They could kind of feel like you're kind of mean, or like you are kind of just very intense or emotionalist or cold or something. Even if you're like the most they may see within you is just being goofy or silly, but behind that they could just feel like, oh, this person doesn't really tap into their emotions that much. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for pawn number 4. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later. Okay, I'm getting a strong energy that what makes you so attractive is you come off very naive. You come off very like carefree. Like you come off like you don't deal with burdens or stress. And I feel like this could be triggering to a lot of people. Like people could be mad or angry that, oh, wow, you don't have to deal with, you know, this or that or that. And it's like an energy of like boundaries, like please, because we all have our own struggles. I feel like you have dealt with your own struggles and you do deal with your own struggles. And I feel like people have gone out of their way to put more obstacles within your path than necessary, just because you've given off this, like, I'm gonna give off kind of like a puppy energy or like a kitten energy of just being very like carefree, very like happy naturally. And I feel like this has irritated a lot of people. I'm getting certain people could talk a lot of mess behind your back, or could have talked a lot of mess about behind your back because of this energy that you've had. Yeah, I feel like people have given you a lot of like issues because of it, and it just shows that they're very, very jealous. But yes, I'm getting that you give off a very strong, like cutesy, bubbly, excited, hyper, girly energy. Okay. And if you're male, you could give off an energy of like being very like not affected by societal pressures that men deal with, being very sure of yourself, being very confident. Like I'm just getting an energy of like people view you like you're perfect and like you don't have any issues. People can feel like you're only perfect because of your circumstances or something. Yeah. I'm getting at the same time, a lot of people think about you. A lot of people are very nostalgic about you, or like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm also getting an energy that what makes you so attractive is that you don't really look like you age that much. Like, you may not age. Like, I'm just getting an energy where you could still look young when you're older. Or like right now, you could still look like you're like very, very young, or like look like you're still like a teenager, like in middle school or something, or like not literally, but I'm just getting an energy you can have that purity on your energy or on your skin. Like there's something about maybe your skin, or like there's just something about your youth. Sorry, your youth feels very preserved. What else am I getting? I feel like people feel very safe with you. People feel like you're overall, like you have really great energy. People feel very safe with you. People feel like they don't have to worry about if you're going to like hurt them. People could also feel like you're shallow or superficial because you have like this perfect energy. Like I feel like you seem like the type of person that would be very like accepted in the superficial realm or with superficial norms. Yeah. I feel like your energy is very healing. You have such healing energy. I feel like when people get to know you underneath the surface, they feel like you're very healing. They feel like you're very like genuine. They could be very surprised about how down to earth you are when they get closer to you. And they could be like, they could sometimes feel bad or feel bad in general because of like the negative thoughts or like assumptions that they've made about you. Like I'm getting someone like thinking very negatively about you, or thinking like oh, you're just like the stereotypical like cutesy girl, popular girl that gets whatever they want. But then they get to know you more and they're like, wait, this person's grounded. This person like sees. They see. They see what's really going on. Yeah. Yeah, with the witch in reverse, it's like people can tell that you don't have negative intentions. You don't have like, you're not trying to hurt them. I'm just getting you're very pure. You're very, very pure. That's what I'm getting. You're very, very pure. So I hope you enjoyed that pile number 5. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later. Okay, so for pile number 6, what makes you so attractive is your beauty. There's something about your beauty where you're very obviously attractive. Like I feel like you're very like your beauty is very like bold and like in your face and very like aggressive and like And I also feel like you have a lot of sex appeal, and a lot of people can naturally be interested in you for like sex mainly. Like I feel like a lot of people could also give you really great ratings when it comes to sex if you've been if you've interacted with multiple people or a couple people when it comes to your sex life. Like a lot of them give you really, really like great ratings. Like they probably, I don't know, some of them could think back on it if they're not in a relationship or something, or just be like, damn, like this person was my favorite, like wow, I miss it. Yeah, I feel like you make a lot of males or like females or whatever gender you interact with in that, you know, intimate way. You make them very weak. You make them very like crazy about you or crazy about it. Like, I just feel like it can even just be like, there's just something about your physical appearance and like your physical body that's just so attractive and so like people are very drawn to it. People are very drawn to touching it, to feeling on it, and even in like non-sexual ways or in non-sexual situations, people could just be very interested in your physical body like you're a doll. Like people could like be like, oh, like what would it be like if this person wore this outfit or that outfit, or I want to touch this person's hair, I want to touch this person's face, I want to be able to sit next to this person and stare at this person. Like there's just something very cutesy or like very like, it's almost like a little bit adorable, like how people view you, where they just want to like grab you and touch you, or like some people like could be really weird and like want to see what it's like to be you, because they see this energy within you where they like want to naturally be you. I feel like a lot of people naturally want to be you, or a lot of people that you've been around, a lot of friends that you've had, they naturally want to be you. They naturally want to be like you. I feel like you're just naturally very attractive, and you don't have to try hard either. I mean, you don't have to try hard. There's something about you where you don't have to try hard to look attractive. You could be like natural, you could be a natural beauty, or like you just like, you don't have to like do too much for your beauty to really pop out. Like, you know, I feel like your beauty is like you don't really need a lot of makeup or something. There's something about it. And that doesn't mean like makeup is bad. I'm just getting an energy of like, you could get like, you know how like there's like very bold makeup out there. I'm getting like your beauty could like be equivalent to like some type of bold makeup. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting that the people you interact with in an intimate way, or you know, a seductive way, they could just be very like, whoa. Yeah, I'm getting you could be kind of distracting. You could be very distracting. Yeah, some people that you mess with, or some people that could have crushes on you, or you have crushes on them, they could view you as very like distracting. Like, this person's gonna distract me. Like, this person's being seductive right now. Like, they're just distracting me. I have to do something. Like, I feel like you could genuinely be a distraction. Yeah. Yeah. What else am I getting? But I feel like at the same time, they could be so drawn to you. Like, they're like, oh my God, this person's a distraction. But they make me feel so good. Like, they look so good. Yeah, I mean, you could be really good in bed. But at the same time, I feel like you're like a dessert. Like, I feel like people just view you as a dessert sometimes, and they're like, I don't need it. Like, I don't need it. Like, people can feel like you like to have fun within your love life. Some people could like not want to take you serious, or not take you serious because they're scared to get heartbroken by you. But I don't necessarily get a strong like heartbreaker energy on your energy. Like, in one of the other piles, I'm just getting an energy where it's like you you come off like you just want to have fun, or like you come off like you could like, there's a potential of like breaking their heart. But I feel like that's not really who you are. And that's also attractive when people realize that. Yeah. Yep. You're you have a very strong energy in your physical body, on your appearance. Like, there's just something so beautiful about it. Like, I feel like you're like a statue that everyone's fascinated by. But yes, that's what I'm getting for pile number 6. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later.